Now then, brewers, ho ho ho, it's that time of year again, and we're here to talk about this one today, which is the Stoutly Mild. And it didn't quite go to plan. Let's have a little look at the footage and then we'll have a chat about it. See you soon. Right, so what have we got in this one then? So, it is Cross My Loaf, Stoutly Mild. We have got pale ale, crystal medium, chocolate malt, and roasted barley to make the rest of it off. Classic Cross My Loaf kit, all comes pre-weighed out, always packaged really well. Got a cardboard box down there with another one to go in after this. Hop wise, we're on Target, which we've got 14 grams, and I think both editions, looking at the recipe, went in at a similar time. And we've got East Kent Goldings, 24 grams. Irish Moss, they always supply. We've got Protaflock in, but good to have, good that it's in the kit. And then the yeast on it is the Cross My Loaf Midland Ale yeast. What's it saying about that? 14 to 22 degrees, 20 up to 23 litres. This is a 21 litre kit. I will be putting it in the bucket buddy. Temperature this time of year in here. Let's have a look what we got on here. Yeah, so it's not very particularly warm. It's about 9 degrees in here. So this will be absolutely fine, and I'll just set it away at Target. So, let's see how we get on. First, let's take this hat off. That's enough of it now for Christmas. Right, so this was a Cross My Loaf Stoutly Mild. Should have come out at, with a bit of paper, I think it's about 3.2, 3.3%. We'll come on to that. It was a 21 litre all grain, 3.1 kilograms pale ale malt, 200 grams chocolate malt, 200 grams crystal medium, 100 grams of unmalted roasted barley, and then the hops in it were Target, and then there was East Kent Goldings. I think there was 10 minutes left, 14 at flame out. Did my normal water additions that I do for stouts based on the water profile in my area, and it was the Cross My Loaf Midlands yeast, and then the usual bits I tend to do, which is pure brew right at the end, just for some yeast nutrient. All went to plan, no issues at all. The only difference I had to do with this, because I was in a mega rush, was I had to do one of the no-chill cubes to cool it down. So it was left for 24 hours before bringing back up to temperature and fermenting out. Right, let's have a look at it first of all on the glass. It looks, which camera is it on there? It looks brilliant. Do you know what I mean? It's absolutely fantastic head on it. Really, really nice. Smell of it. You get a bit of chocolate. Let's go in for one. Cheers. Lovely bit of lacing as well. But there's a problem. There's an astringency. And it's funny because I saw a Big Banana mentioned the other day about doing a brew with an astringency, and it's settled down. However, there's every potential that somehow oxygen has got to this. I'm not getting that butterscotchy kind of a flavour that, and I've had oxygen in kits before when I first started out using plastic buckets, but there's just something something's not quite right with this, and I can taste it. I had my father-in-law try it and he couldn't. He said, "You taste the chocolate," but I can, and I don't know where that has gone wrong. Maybe in the no chill, potentially. I topped it out, so you wouldn't have thought. I always sanitise, so it's not infection. It's definitely infection, but it's just got a taste of just oxygen. I don't do closed transfer or anything like that, but what I do is I just purge my cognac eggs with CO2, get a bit of smoke before I transfer out. The only saving grace is that it's a dark beer, and if you're going to get oxygen in your beer, do a dark beer, because that's the best way of getting away with it, as you'll find from Irish stouts and London porters, the history of those. So the beer though, no ever goes right, does it, with brewing at times. But, and maybe put in the comments, this is brewed completely to all of the volumes to which it was set. However, and I used me, what did I use? I used my hydrometer, refractometer as well before pitching. And then afterwards, obviously, done my usual readings as I've gone through. And this has come out at 4.4%, which is a whole percent higher than it should have done. And I've got absolutely no idea. I've run it back through the app, and it shouldn't have come out at that. Comments, any comments just to work that out. And you can taste a bit of the alcohol level in it. It's not what I was going for. I really wanted it to be that sessionable mild, but hey ho, here we are. In the footage, you might say, if anybody's interested, I could always do a little video. I have put on a stout tap on my Nuka tap, and it's quite good. It's quite good fun. I know they're for nitrogen, but even just pouring through on CO2, it adds a little bit of fun to it. So yeah, so here we are in the glass. I say it's got. Does it have an oxygen smell? Once it's in your head, it's in your head. You know when you've brewed. But it's quaffable. It is quaffable. It's a nice bit of carbonation, just running up around it. I didn't go to over highly carbonate. I wanted to run this through my beer engine, in all honesty, but for various reasons I couldn't. It's all right. It's just there's something in my head now that I know I don't feel this is right with it, and it might just be how this comes out. You know, this might be the recipe, but it's just, yeah, that astringency. It has settled down. Let's have a look at how long have I had it in for. What are we on today, date-wise? We're a couple of days before Christmas, and I bottled it on the 26th of November. So two and a bit weeks after conditioning. It might be. It's still settling down. I guess it's still, yeah, a little bit new. But you don't normally with the darker beers, as everybody will know. You can normally drink them pretty quickly. So that's it. I was hoping to actually send this out to a couple of people. I might do. I'm in two minds because I just don't think it's quite to what I wanted. But you know, it's drinkable. It'll get you through those colder days. And if I don't speak to you all before Christmas again, I'll do another video. Have a fantastic one, and cheers, everybody. Definitely quaffable.